stage. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, you're on TikTok. Oh, well, you can't hear me because I didn't add myself to the stage. Okay, okay. See, I was like, "Bro, how can you hear me though?" Can you guys hear me now? Okay. Alright, thank you. In the raw. Alright, guys, I don't know what happened, honestly. It coulda just been that, but honestly, no, I don't have a notification for anything that's like there was a strike. Sometimes what happens is if you're playing, like, a documentary that isn't yours or you're playing especially music, and I'm not even gonna touch on music, but, like, shows sometimes, like, I was going to put all the episodes of Gypsy's show up, but I didn't end up doing it because it got strike it would be if I posted it, it would get a copyright strike, if Lifetime wanted to hit me with it, but there was a gap. It was weird. It wasn't the whole episode, it was just this one gap, and I'm like, "Hmm, interesting. I wonder about that." So, literally, if I wanted to post it, all I would need to do is just alter things further. So, like, I can't do green screen because my hair, like, it doesn't work. Alright, yes, I am back. I'm actually literally just waiting for some more people to come back on YouTube because I lost, like, 20 of you guys, but I had to end it though because if you guys weren't getting sound it's just StreamYard. It's not nothing happened. And I also think I hit this and that really changed it. Hey, what's going on? Everybody welcome back in. Thank you for all the likes. Thanks for all the things. Alright, guys. Okay, well, okay, hold on, guys. No, I can't do anything over here. And I'm not going to. I need to do this. I forgot this. I forgot. I'm live. Go to my new live. That's what you do. That's what you're gonna do, dude. All right, and I have to. Damn. Okay, I see you over there. Okay. Okay. Oh man, sometimes when you open up Instagram, it's like, wow, very nice. Hmm. All right, there we go. And that's the new StreamYard link. And I totally didn't even add it in, but whatever. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna get this off of the screen, and we're gonna start watching this because that's enough people that are back now. And you'll figure it out and catch up in a moment. I know you will. Yeah, I wasn't going anywhere, guys. We are not even close to done. We just started. Oh my god, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm all messed up. I should probably share the screen with you guys. There we go. Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, let's give you guys
Chances of what I would
pause this right quick. Okay. So you guys know, I know on TikTok and on my lives I switch things up, but yes, so Gypsy just got a new name on her page. It's now Gypsy Rose Media. Uh huh. And the email that's up is gypsyroseblanchardmedia@gmail.com, which means now I don't really understand why she would change the name. Okay, I need to think about this for a moment. Like I need to think about this. Okay, so let me put this over here really quick, guys. I'm gonna show this to you guys. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. All right, so if the media company, which would be Gypsy Rose Blanchard Media at gmail.com, that's gonna be the PR's thing. Um, I'm trying to think what. Let's see. Is it only changed on Instagram, because if they're changing it on all platforms, it could just be one at a time. Do you guys know when that changed? It had to have just been, like, sometime this morning. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like, or it's open to not just Gypsy, but it's open to other people. That's what I'm thinking, that either they completely took over this platform. Yeah, but hey, Jeff, isn't What the Bug an LLC? Well, actually, it's What the Bug Productions, but What the Bug works for What the Bug Productions. And then What the Bug Productions has a ton of different arms that come out, and it's like video production, logo, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then like merch, and then like all the different things like videography, photography. Yeah. What the Bug Media? No! What the Bug Productions, dude. Not What the Bug Productions. I want to put What the Bug Productions to like a cover of sexual seduction. That'd be fucking awesome. Gotta see about that. Okay, so all right, let's see. It, it yeah, but who knows what the hell angle they're going for. I think it's to filter what she puts out now because she had such a bad. Yeah, TikTok too. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna go. We're just gonna go check everything. Oh, sorry guys. Let me flip the camera for you guys. Okay, so look, guys, that's Gypsy's page right there. Hello, how's it going? What do you guys think about that picture right there? That picture. Sorry, I'm burping in y'all's ears and stuff. But anyway, let me flip this. Um, TikTok. That's where we're going. I was like, what are you doing? TikTok. Yeah. The fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Oh, dude, that shit was funny. All right. Where's my search bar? Huh? What's really going on? All right, you guys can't see anything. Oh. Gypsy Roses Blanched. Who wrote that? Dreamweaver? Gypsy Rose Blanched. That's actually a closer name than what does she call them? The Branfords? The the Bradfords? The Bradfords. Let me look up. Let's see what the Bradfords are doing today. Who fucking typed that in so horribly? Not me, but it's like a trending thing. Yeah, TikTok too, guys. Wow. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, and there's TikTok. And here we go, guys. Let's look at this really quickly. There's TikTok. So, do you guys think that she like completely Do you guys think that she completely is not in control of her social media now? Like, do you think they're like, "Ah, that's it. Let's go off." Um I know, dude. You guys over here fucking in the raw said, "How is she smaller 5 months pregnant than she was when she first got out of prison?" Right. Right. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think so too. Definitely the PR team is in front. Yo, they're laughing over here on TikTok, dude. She is the business now. She could be. Um, what do you guys think about these what do you guys think about these gypsy tots? What do you guys think? What's going on? What's going on? It's like, she wasn't at all it's so funny because she wasn't at all wearing bras for a while there, and then all of a sudden it was like, "Hey, maybe you should wear bras and shit," and then, like, Becca was like Becca Scoops was like, I'm trying to tell you now." Dude, I'm so convinced she heard her say that because ever since then, she's been rocking, at the very least, a sports bra. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you. Man, no, dude. No, not a tot, not a tot, T-O-T, like a tat. like a tata. Not that, dude. Yo, what's going on? I'm just saying. Um, got me fucked up. But, dude, where's that one that one video, dude, when she thinks she is fucking dropping it like it's hot and she fucking man, it's like a I don't even know. It'd be like if you had, like, a two-piece puzzle, like, a two-piece, like, puppet, and it literally just, like, bent over like this, and it just comes back up, like, you're good. Yeah, yeah, the booty shaking one, dude. That shit's funny. Alright, so anyway, so I don't understand, dude. Who the fuck was saying that shit yesterday? They're like, "Ew, why does it just keep playing if you hover over it?" Alright, I gotta get the fuck off this page. Like, the fuck no. And we are not opening up my motherfucking DMs online. No, we're not. Y'all ain't seeing those. Alright. Okay. Oh, huh? What is this? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, no shit. Jennifer said, "Hey, what the bug? Glad you got the stream going again. Gypsy thinks she's hot and she's actually pretty revolting." Absolutely. And we are not looking at that either. Close this shit out. All right, let's go back to what we were talking about. Yeah, now she's got that's what I'm trying to say, bro. She is like, "Oh, all right." But I'm telling you, dude, like people have been saying it, but dude, Becca said that shit the other day. I was like geeking out. Someone said, I can't remember who said it. It might have been, I don't know. Someone was like, dude, it was either Hello Starlight or it was Becca, but one of them was like, it's like a gym sock. I was done, dude. I was so weak, man. I was like cracking up. I was like, oh my God. All right. Let's go back to Eileen. Were we actually watching that? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Jesus, dude. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome in. Don't forget to like all of the things and share and do all that. Tell your friends. Bring your friends. It's a fun time. No, dude, I'm sorry. I literally just started it, but hooking, oh, dude, I'm gonna start saying that. Like, bro, you live in the hooking life. Start saying that. Yo, don't be trying to call me because I'm like, hey guys, this is what the bug. I'm living the hooking life. I'll be back. Click. Sorry, YouTube. I just realized I wasn't sharing the screen with you guys. I'm horrible today. Horrible. You're absolutely horrible, dude. You guys, that movie is the shit. I love me some Superstar. Like, I love that. Horrible. In fact, I think I used that like GIF in one of my first couple videos. I actually think I love that shit. It's living that lot lizard life. Yeah, dude. All right, guys. All right.
Eventually got tiring in the end. I carried the gun for protection, but then I got where I was getting a real problem and our rent was due $1,200 behind. Tyra was doing a lot of beer drinking and stuff. She wanted to go out all the time, so she was burning up the money I was making. I was making good, about $200-300 a day, sometimes. Sometimes
did she know what you were doing?
Oh yeah, Ty always knew everything I was doing.
So you were very close.
Yeah, we really was not.
Yes, Crystal, it is. Yo, I don't know. I think her smile is absolutely captivating. When she gets her eyes really wide, now that's the good stuff.
Self-defense. Richard Mallory I killed, and he had I needed his wheels to move the stuff, and he had the right amount of money I needed to move into the apartment. So
But what about the testimony that you gave in court about?
that's just like I was saying,
About the Visine and
oh, I was just doing a lying biz. That was just my lying gig, try to beat the system.
really? So that was really all, none of it was true? Because in court you gave such a graphic description of,
Kill again.
Okay, so yeah, we know that. And she she says that herself. So she says that prior and whatever. She's like, yeah. So that's Eileen. That was her last and final interview before. And then we did a little bit of the background, blah blah blah. Um shit, it was just right here. I can't remember. Literally I just had it and now it just slipped my mind. I'm a little confused what's going on here, but I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. All right, guys. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. And dude, where's Kai? Kai said she had a case. She did tell me. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, you guys are goofballs. I see you. Like y'all act like I can't see you. Like what are y'all talking about? Y'all are like, I'm on both platforms. No shit, bro. I literally can see you. Yeah, dude. What's up, Camo? What's up, Annie? Crystal, welcome in. Angelica, Casey May. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome in. Zen 1111 in the raw. Lydia Jade. Go ahead, Jennifer. Jennifer, Pops and Sass. I believe I already said hi, but yes, Jenica and Crystal, thank you so much for being here. Everybody over here, what's going on? TikTok, guys, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, do all the things. All right, let's see. All right, I'm trying to figure out a better way to to s- to stream my music because I hate the way it sounds. Um, I hate the way it sounds. It's just so crappy, and you guys are not really getting the full vibe of the songs. It's like I'm glad that you guys are vibing with it, but dude, the song is way more powerful if you hear it like with the bass and all that. I mean, you guys could just go check them out on your own, but it's just driving me nuts because I'm like, ugh, and I'm trying to figure out a better way to let that roll. I mean, maybe that would allow me to do that. I don't know. So yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for all the likes. All right. So that was her. Oh, you know what? Here we go. There was where did it go? There it is, the confession tape. So guys, the lady that she was talking about, this Thai woman, that was actually someone that she met and I guess dated for a while. I mean, fuck it, why not? Get you some. I mean, yeah. All right. Let's watch this. All right, here you go. I was like, wait a minute. I know there was one more thing I wanted to show you guys on her, but this is it.
I met her in a bar.
The police had found Tyria in Ohio, where she agreed to set up her lover to confess.
We were sitting on the floor watching TV, and she just come out and said, I have something to tell you. And I asked her what, and she said that she had shot and killed a man that day.
She loved you, didn't she?
Yes?
She said she'd do anything for you, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
And in order for her to say what you wanted her to, you lied to her, right?
Yes?
It was in fact much more than a couple of times, wasn't it?
It could have been.
Do you recall hearing the deposition this morning?
Yes, I did.
Tyria Moore agreed with Sergeant Jarvis's superiors to help get Lee to confess. Tyria was brought back down to Marion County and housed in a motel. From the motel, Tyria Moore had a number of phone conversations with Lee, who at that time was held in custody in jail but had not yet confessed to the murders. These conversations were monitored and made under police.
What? I'm not going to let you go to jail. You evidently don't love me anymore. You don't trust me or anything. I mean, you're going to let me get in trouble for something that I didn't do? I said I'm not. Listen, quit Finally. I can't help it. I'm scared shitless. I know. I love you a lot. Yes. Wait, how did you do this? Why did you do this? Listen, Ty. Wait. I'll probably never be. Yes. I love you. If I have to confess everything just to keep you from getting in trouble, I will. Okay. Don't worry, okay? Okay. I love you. No. Don't do it now. Get it over with. Right this very moment? Yes. Get it over with. All right. Okay? Okay. You can call me back later. All right. All right. Okay, bye.
Sorry, guys. All right, so yeah, so there was that. All right, so they started talking about something over here, and YouTube on YouTube, and now I'm like, all right, I know what we're gonna do. Ty got her to confess. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ty got her to confess. Even thought Eileen's schmurder. This part is sad AF. Yes. Yeah, that's just crazy. People be tripping on that. That's crazy. Oh, so now that you guys are all here, I wanted to tell you guys something because I said it in the beginning of my other stream, but I wanted to tell you guys something. So, you guys know how I got that little 24-hour ban on TikTok for going live? Well, guess what? Did you know that as a creator, if you use YouTube Studio and you've had a ban or a strike or anything more than a warning in the last 30 days, you're not allowed to use the Creator Studio, which means that I tested everything and my microphones and everything sound like everything was going cool and I don't have access. So I have to wait for 30 days. So I think I have another 2.5 weeks. What was it, last weekend? The weekend before now at this point, because it's the weekend? Yeah. So I didn't know that because I had never opened up that. But I actually have my microphone set up and everything. But I have to wait. But everything does work and it looks cool and using my phone like I wanted to for the camera. So that's going to be fun when we can do that for real, guys. Until we can do that, we're going to have to deal with shit like this. All right, guys. So if I ever tune my guitar, I promise you guys will start getting used to that little thing that I play. That's literally just going up and down, playing different things in E major because making sure the guitar's in tune. I play that every time I tune my guitar. Man. Okay, so in the chat they were talking about 9/11, and I've been talking about how I've been wanting to talk about 9/11, and I really wanted to show Loose Change because I love Loose Change, and it's the only documentary that is not played on any of the, so the fucking mainstream media. I said social media. Well, I was starting to say it. Mainstream media. Why? Dude, YouTube YouTube notifications are so weird, dude. I do not understand. All right, let's see. So this, guys, if you don't know, this is Loose Change is a documentary that's literally come out, but they they literally have had this this thing has been literally updated so many times since it first came out, and I cannot remember. It's weird. I wonder if there it is. Sorry. Sorry guys. Yeah. So the final cut came out supposedly 2007. That does sound about right. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll show you guys that. But for right now, actually let me put this, if anybody wants to come up in a little bit, you guys can do that. Here's the StreamYard. Seen it because I literally seen it. Oh, okay. Loose Change is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna start watching it. But I'm gonna play a song. So you guys listen. The microphone situation, wait a minute. It doesn't, even though I can't do it for you guys over here, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. But YouTube, actually, I can do it for you guys. So since I can do that, I'm going to. Okay. All right. So let me adjust TikTok, and you guys just give me a second because I have my other microphone, but it's already set up. I just got to bring it over here. Okay. Shit. I don't trust that my guitar is not gonna fall off of me. I got to get that little button for the butt of the guitar. You guys know what I'm talking about? What's that shit called? Jeff, what's that called? I play guitar okay. I appreciate it though. Okay, so now I got this baby right here. Cool. There we go. Microphone. Okay. Okay, check. I can't hear myself, so tell me how that sounds, you guys. Like, I literally cannot hear myself at all. Check one, check. Okay, cool. Nothing's popping, so that's cool. All right, so you guys can see me over here on TikTok, but they actually have better sound over on YouTube. So this is just a matter of preference of whether you want to see me or you want high quality sound. But once I have my permissions back, best believe that TikTok is gonna have all the sound hooked up, doing all the things. I'm glad you can hear. I'm glad you can hear me well. That's good. That's very good to know. All right, yeah, there we go. That's my spot. Let's. Okay, I played this the other day, but I really just wanted to play this shit. This is called SMILE. I met you outside at night with that smile. I picked you up off the ground, I turned you around with that smile. You look at me, and I look right back at you. We say this isn't happening to me. Oh, that's my SMILE, SMILE, SMILE tonight. You close the door behind us and look at me with that smile. You're playing games, you're teasing me with that smile. at me, and I look right back at you. We're in between the sheets in the skin. Oh, that's my own. No, this is me for real. I said Miami, I said Miami, I said Miami tonight. Yeah, I said Miami, I said Miami, I said Miami tonight. Oh, here it comes now. Hold my hand now. Oh, that's my relax and breathe in. 'Cause we're dreaming. Oh, that's my I look at you. And you look right back at me. This is my I love you so to say it. Yeah, that's my I said Miami, I said Miami, I said Miami tonight. Yeah, I said Miami, I said Miami, I said Miami tonight. It's better on TikTok? Interesting. Cool. Awesome. Guys, thanks for listening. I guess I could play another one. Dude, wait until I get my drum set up here. I have it. It's downstairs. Is it raining outside? Is it raining? Hold on. People just driving around with their windshield wipers on. Interesting, huh? Okay. Is it because the guitar is loud? Because I forgot to turn the microphone down for the guitar. Because I have everything set up for my voice right now. Thanks. And plus, why is this doing that? All right. I should have it set up like that. Well, whatever. Dude, Crystal, same, dude. Like, I have been not on Facebook or Instagram really at all. Oh, guys, but did you guys see that, Gypsy changed her stuff? If you guys are just getting here, thank you for being here. After I do this, and then I'm gonna play a song or whatever, do the thing. Yeah. Dude, I haven't played this song in literally forever. Sometimes I forget the words. Because sometimes I switch up, like, I go through phases. Like, it's not the same as it was. Everything's a little different now. This is Brown Hair Beauty. And sometimes I forget the words, because literally it's been a minute since I played it. Have you recently just decently had a wonderful thought about me? But that's just one thing you're not imagining. When you're seeking your dreams, you seem so far away. Is there anything that I could say? How could you let this be? We walk around this lazy ass town thinking about me, wondering where we could be. But this isn't just a fantasy. Brown hair beauty when she's standing in the rain. Yeah, brown hair beauty when she's calling your name. When I look in your blue little eyes, I feel so insecure when you bring my world so up. and send it crashing way down. Pick up your foolish little time, take up some time. Man, you are so damn blind. Why are you thrashing all around? When you're planting your seed, you're expecting the flowers to grow, but you bring no showers to show. Stop your wrapping around the ground. Oh, won't you now? Brown hair beauty when she's standing in the rain. Yeah, brown hair beauty when she's calling your name, your name. Why did you do this to us? How could you do this to us? Why did you do this to us? How could you do this to us? When I think about you, I don't even know what to do. I feel so damn confused. Your smile shines like glitter. Ah. When the seashells around your neck make it hard to forget, it's a full-on regret. Better hear your mind twister. When you hear our song on the radio, do you feel it in your soul? Who's the one you call? Hey, soul sister. Oh, yeah. Brown hair beauty when she's standing in the rain. Brown hair beauty when your name, oh your name, when you never feel the same. That's actually, I messed up, but it actually sounded kind of cool. When you're feeling so, do you want to go? It's your sister. Oh, yeah. Dude, that'd be kind of cool. Instead of going into the, I'm gonna play it like that from now on. That was the best fuck up. Guys, that's how music right there is done. You fuck it up and everything sounds great. Well, thanks guys for listening to me struggle. Literally trying to remember how to play my own song. Actually, I haven't played it in a while because this was my dad's favorite song, so that's why I don't play it very often. But it is actually one of my favorites, but that was his, so. Can't tell if it's raining, but it doesn't really matter if it is or not. You know, there was this video before Ed Sheeran really got popular. There's this video that came out of him in the studio. He was like literally just starting to get big. Dude, I can't even remember what year it was. I can't remember it. But anyway, so let me turn this back up. How's it sound? I gotta put more this in my voice and then take that off. Okay. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I actually do a cover of that. That's my jam. Okay, so we're gonna do some loose change though. We did a little music break. I'm actually gonna turn on another song while I go get myself more coffee. But anyway, so this video, Ed Sheeran, he's got like a microphone like this, and then he's got another microphone over here, and you know they're obviously recording it live. But you know, Ed Sheeran is actually more so known for like his looping stuff. Well, when he was originally getting big, like he was really big with looping, and so you know, like I don't know, I like his first album. I don't really like the path that they've taken him. But I mean his music, I don't like all his stuff, but his original stuff, like his not original, his very first album with like the A Team and stuff, that album's pretty good. But anyway, so yeah, he would use this microphone and they would loop layers in this one. So this one was hooked up to like a looping thing. Dude, there was that glitch. Do you guys see that glitch? So fucking weird, dude. And then yeah, and then he would sing like regular vocals on this, but like it didn't matter if he was making a beat on this one or whatever. And then they put it was so cool, man. But I'm gonna do that. I have a looping pedal, but here's the problem with it is that the looping pedal that I have doesn't hook up to the amp that I have. So I'm like, damn. All right, so I'm gonna play a song for you guys. So yeah, basically updates at this point is we've gone over Eileen Warnos, a couple things about her. I think we did a little background. Let's see here. What else have we done? Yeah, we did the court thing. I played you guys some songs. We also Gypsy's changed her TikTok and her Instagram. Do we know if she's changed anything else? Is there other stuff like her YouTube? Let's see. Gypsy's on YouTube as well. Let's see if that's changed. Before we move on, before I play the song or whatever. You love this concert. Guys, also don't forget Becca Scoops did post a video 17 hours ago. I actually haven't had time to watch it today yet, but oh my god, Bug. What are you doing? What am I looking for? Oh, Gypsy. Gypsy Rose Bradford. Ew, what do you guys think about what do you guys think about Gypsy crying? It's like almost impossible to find her YouTube page, honestly, because everybody's covering her on YouTube. Even I cover her on YouTube. The Bradfords, yo. Just go to her damn channel, bro. Nope, it's still Gypsy Rose Blanchard. YouTube. I mean, why? Okay, guys, hold on. What are we talking about? Okay, so first what we were how did she change her social media? She changed her name? Yeah, she changed her name. So on here, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys again here. So on so Gypsy changed her boom right there. Gypsy Rose Media. So right now talking about how she changed her name on I'm just doing a recap. We talked about Eileen. We're about to move on to Lose Change, but I'm gonna play a song. I played 2 songs for you guys just now. Somebody was asking if I was playing a track. That was me. As you heard me botch the other song, but I literally forgot what the line was. I remember it was seashells, which actually is like a metaphor for hickeys. It's like when the seashells around your neck make it hard to forget. It's your full-on regret. Better yet, your mind twister. Damn, I wrote that song a long time ago. Am I getting old? All right, so yeah, so there's that, and then also she changed her TikTok as well. I'll show you guys. Give me just 1 second, 1 minute though, to show you guys. Oh, don't you worry. Oh, guys, also, Tuesday, I should be able to show you guys the autopsy report and the toxicology report. How's that sound? You guys down for that on Tuesday? I'm hoping I can get those in the morning time. Don't open up the DMs. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting what I'm looking at. All right, there we go. And then let me move this over here so that they can see it again. Share this tab instead. Look, YouTube. So she's changed it to Gypsy Rose Media. She's changed it to Gypsy Rose Media on both Instagram and TikTok. So our theories are yeah. We're gonna get it. I have a couple different places that I can get it from. I did receive a message and it was very kind, and I'm hoping that they stick to their word, because that'd be just absolutely kind, very kind-hearted. Yeah, dude, that's sly. Yo, this motherfucker said, "I filed with Apple because I subscribed for less than 24 hours and got my $3 back." Yes, sir. That is what I'm talking about. It's that petty shit sometimes that keeps the world going round. Alright, guys. Alright, so let's close this. Alright, so we're gonna start watching Loose Change together. I have about an hour and a half-ish before I gotta yeah, an hour and a half before I gotta roll out. So that's still a pretty decent amount of time. I bet you it is raining outside. I feel it in my knees. In my knee. Alright, let's get back to it. Actually, I'm just gonna start playing this for you guys. I still have to get coffee, but I was hoping they would cover toxicology and the other injuries besides those wounds. Well, let's yeah, you did. You, like, hopped on right as soon as I put my guitar down. Uh, well, here's the thing, is that I don't know, there's people that watched the whole thing over there on that channel, but I would've just let it run, and then I would've just came back and been like, sorry, guys, I have to edit this later," and just let it run, but, you know, what happened. Alright, but I am going to start playing, Loose Change for you guys. So, now that we've gone over our, Gypsy Rose recap, and we've gone over no, she didn't change Annie Ugly. I know she didn't. I already looked. So thank you for that. We are going to, we're gonna go over this. So, I did the update to let you guys know what's going on with the Gyps, Skippity Guppities, the Gups. And then we also did, yo, what's up? Welcome in. Hello, have a good day. Get your rest. Do your thing. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. What's up? Thanks for joining. Okay, and so now I appreciate you, rock on, Camo. Camo said I quit watching that lady after she did you the way she did. She didn't really do anything to me besides, like, just run her mouth, but apparently she continued, but I don't guys, once again, nothing's gonna happen. It's all good. Like, everything's fine. You guys know that TikTok with Eddie Murphy went from Dr. Dolittle? He's like, look at my face. Look at my face. Do I look like I can? Look at my face. You think you look like you look at me. Come on, guys. You can't own public knowledge records. You can't copyright them. So y'all already know I'm about to make that a fucking TikTok right as soon as we get off of this. I already took the picture for it, actually. Alright. Let's watch this. So now we're gonna go into conspiracy theories. I've been wanting to talk conspiracy theories, and we're gonna start with our first conspiracy theory of the What the Bug show. For the first time, it is Loose Change. It's the one and only documentary that is not shown on any other platforms outside of literally this. Like, no mainstream media will touch this with a 10-foot pole. Nope, they won't. All right, guys. Loose Change, baby. So, it's a 9/11 conspiracy, so if you feel some sort of way, you guys can do your thing. You can stay, you can go, but it's just conspiracy theory. Once again, guys, this is all for entertainment purposes only, okay? I claim no copyrights, nothing like that. We just want people to have fun, see what they think. 9/11 stuff. I mean, we got 9/11's coming up in just a few days, so I don't want to wait 10 days to go over this. So let's just go over it now. Might as well. It's within the first couple weeks. Yeah, I mean, if you want to come up, I gotta go get some coffee, but as soon as I come back, yeah, here's the StreamYard. So you can come backstage. Anybody that wants to join in, you guys can definitely come up. All right, Kai, then you're gonna love this. I'm sure you've already seen this. guys, I appreciate everybody's support with the whole thing. I really do. You guys are amazing. Me and my team have been coming up with a couple ideas for things for me to do because you guys are really just starting to get to know me. And oh, thanks for that. I'm sorry, I'm not turned around my face. Damn it, let me turn my face around. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the gifts, guys. Thanks for all the likes. I got to get this coffee, but yeah, so we're gonna do this. Um, but everybody that's like here and like supporting and being like, yo, like, yes, a ducky. Thank you for my ducks, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, rock on. Yeah, dude. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. And not only that, good, Kai, because I actually did look up what you told me, and I got hit, and you said there wasn't no damn documentary. Girl, I was watching that documentary so I could get educated. Very interesting about that guy. Very interesting. Koberger. I looked it up. Guys, I do be looking at stuff. You guys send me stuff and I do watch stuff. If it's too long, I'll get a gist, but like I like to look into stuff. Thanks for all the gifts. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. All right. So, and all the likes. Guys, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe no matter what platform you're on. Also, you guys can follow What the Bug on all your favorite social media and music platforms. Just type in What the Bug. Yes, not the duh. But did you guys I do wanna say one last thing, is that, my name is, like, one of those ones if you try to say it in an offensive way or try to talk shit about it, it's like, "Well, dude, like, it's what the bug." So it doesn't matter which way you say it. "What the bug? What the bug? What the bug? What the bug?" Like, it doesn't matter which way you say it, it can still make you crack a smile because 'cause you're just like, you can't say that in an angrily serious way. It's like, "Bro, what?" Like, I'm just saying, go ahead. Oh no. And like, dude, don't think I haven't being nicknamed Bug. Don't think I haven't heard about all the raid jokes, all the bug off jokes. Ha ha ha. Go ahead. I literally do not care. So whatever. Say what you say, baby. Do what you do. Screw what you screw. I don't care. I'm not here to entertain anything like that, but what I am here is for my people that like to watch the things that I like to watch and we have it in common, and I like to do all that kind of stuff. I appreciate it. You trying to come up over here? Okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás? All right, guys, I got hello.
If anyone messes with you, they'll have my wrath.
Your wrath. All right, sweet. Let me see if I can. Well, look, I appreciate that, and also at the same time, that's not gonna work. I'll have to get a different thing for that. But look, I appreciate that, and everybody, thanks for all your support. Yeah, that's. Oh, we're gonna go over Ganon. We're gonna go over Ganon. Trust and believe. I have something. Be my pocket friend. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like someone over here, guys, Sky over on TikTok says, "I wish you could be in my pocket, friend. In a way, you are, haha. Since you live on my phone." But that is true. I am your pocket friend because you can pull me out of your ass pocket, pull me right out of your ass, and yeah. Oh, don't you guys worry. Um, Me and my team, and also Kai, who's a bug or not, yes. Um, we got some stuffs. We got some stuffs in line. Let's see here. There's Camo. Okay, Camo, welcome up. Hey, how's it going, Camo? She's here on the other side. Yes. All right. So guys, I have to figure this out and figure out where most people are. Camo, you're muted if you're saying anything. If you want to say hi. Case already said what's up. I know you guys are all right. Yeah, I'm gonna get my coffee. All right, I'm just gonna start playing this now, and I'm gonna go get my coffee. Mariska is right. See, sometimes I just need people to tell me, like, Bug, stay on it, bro. You got this. All right, here we go. Loose change, everybody. This is literally my favorite.
Ask questions, demand answers. This day marked the 5th anniversary of the terrorist attacks of September 11th, 2001. Although the 9/11 Commission report had been published over 2 years prior, many Americans and citizens worldwide remained convinced that the truth was being withheld from the public. Why? Why was a growing percentage of the world population becoming increasingly skeptical of the events of September 11th? Was it a natural inclination towards believing the worst about the United States government? Or was it a legitimate concern that only grew more powerful with time? The 9/11 Truth Movement includes academics, engineers, physicists, firefighters, intelligence officials, and some of the very people whose lives have been shattered since September 11th. Were they all delirious?
You should not be here today. You've got it all wrong. We're honoring the fallen heroes from 9/11.
That's all right.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
Yeah, I feel so uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
That next year, I'm not coming here.
Or were they a concerned group of individuals taking the necessary steps to prevent the United States from slipping into its darkest era yet? Was September 11th a surprise attack on America by 19 Islamic terrorists? Or something else entirely?
George Bush has spent an uncomfortable day with his people trying to explain away why he failed to pass on warnings the White House had received before September the 11th that terrorists were planning to hijack American aircraft. What happened that day has cast a shadow over just about every area of American life. Now one of the country's best-known journalists has said that the American response to the so-called war on terrorism has created a climate of effective censorship in a land claiming to be the home of free speech.
There's never been an American war, small or large, in which access has been so limited as this one. The belief runs so strong in both the political and military leadership that those who control the images will control public opinion.
Okay, so before I continue, I just gotta tell you, it's been a minute since I watched this, and this shit is crazy. So I did just go get the most depressing. There wasn't even enough coffee for a whole thing, so that was like the most depressing cup of coffee in the world. So besides that, Kamo, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, definitely. Can absolutely hear you.
You know, this lie happened, raising babies, the 9/11 thing, and it was just completely the most mind-boggling, disastrous thing I'd ever watched live on TV.
Yeah, it was crazy. And do you remember, like, it was just like, you guys remember, for those of us that were alive and watching, do you guys remember just hearing the cases for their souls just hit the ground, and like all the other building, like it was just nuts, dude. It was just like,
Yeah.
bro. And so this documentary is gonna go over a lot of stuff, you guys. This is not just like, oh, just this. It's gonna talk about things in detail. Do we have enough time to watch the whole thing? No. But we will make it like a 2 or 3 part thing if I have to do it. But I had to. I've been like wanting to talk about the 9/11 stuff, and it's just like, let's do it. All right. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, whatever platform you guys want to watch me on, it doesn't matter as long as you guys are here. Well, let's continue on with this. Thanks for joining us. Casey is over here on TikTok. Thank you for joining us. Camo over on YouTube. You guys are all awesome. Let's continue on.
Does it suggest that there was somebody on the inside? He kind of compared it to the Godfather story, you know, where the gun was placed in the men's room.
There is also a possibility this could be some kind of inside job.
may it have been an inside job? Might these people have gotten help from the inside?
I was speculating about that along with others early this morning, but now there's a lot more evidence that suggests it's almost certainly the case.
So I've seen the comparison, I'm not sure like it, but there was a time in South Africa where people would put flaming tires around people's necks if they dissented. The fear is that you will be necklaced here. You have a flaming tire of lack of patriotism put around your neck. Now, it's that fear that keeps journalists from asking the toughest of the tough questions and to continue to bore in with tough questions so often.
People ought to stay out of our business.
A country that hides something is a country that is afraid of getting caught.
And in particular, this Bush administration, who is as tight with Saudi Arabia as you can get. The president's father used to stay with the bin Laden family when he would go to Saudi Arabia.
In the past, though, the FBI has sometimes made problems worse by ignoring or denying them.
FBI management intentionally and repeatedly thwarted and obstructed my attempts to launch a more comprehensive investigation to identify and to neutralize terrorists. To the families and victims of September 11th, on behalf of John Vincent, Barry Carmody, and myself, we're sorry.
I want to say quietly, but as forcefully as I can, that I hope this doesn't go any further. It's gone too far already. I am appalled by it.
Alrighty. Let's do this.
On September 13th, the United States government declares that it has overwhelming evidence that bin Laden is responsible for the attacks.
Over here. Now, guys, look. Before, okay, because I know there's people of all different ages. Now, for those of us that know, okay, they've been after bin Laden for forever. They've been after Osama forever, and they didn't get Osama until Obama. Like, dude, they were literally trying to get this guy. I mean, there was, Clinton was doing stuff. I mean, dude, they've been trying to get this motherfucker. Now, this is always going to be such a cool thing. Cause it's like, oh, shit. Like, Kim, I don't know if you want to say something, but, like, this is the part, like, cause it's like, all right, they'll use any and all excuses to do all types of shit. But, dude, it goes into so much detail. Like, do you have anything that you want to say, Camo? Or Casey?
No, I've never seen this loose change thing before.
Oh,
this is a whole new thing to me. I've not seen it.
Oh, you're gonna
When did you
love it.
notice? I figured out how to put my picture up here.
Oh, yeah, I do see that. Yo, that's hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. Do you like your new laptop?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
It's very nice.
Very good. Very good. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm just playing with my hair just because it's just something to play with. I like fidget with things, and I think my little fidget thing's over there, and I don't feel like getting it. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, and it goes details. Like, obviously, it's starting with the hijack. Dude, this shit is just mind blowing.
The Taliban offers to hand over Osama bin Laden if the United States can provide evidence.
Our position in this regard is that if America have evidence and proofs, they should produce it, and we are ready for the trial of Osama bin Laden in the light of evidence.
Are you willing to hand Osama bin Laden to the United States or not?
No. Without evidence, no.
September 23rd, 2001.
States. The Secretary of State said the administration would soon be able to document its case in public against the Al-Qaeda network and Osama bin Laden.
And I think it'll be persuasive.
By the next day, the White House was already backpedaling.
But is there any plan to present public evidence so that, the average citizen, not just Americans, but people all over the world can understand the case against
Well, I think as Secretary Powell said, there's hope to do that and to do so in a timely fashion over some course of time. But I think the American people also understand that there are going to be times when that information cannot immediately be forthcoming, and the American people seem to be accepting of that.
It seems as though you're asking everyone to trust you.
This information has yet to be provided to the public. Instead of taking credit, bin Laden denies involvement in the attacks 3 times. December 13th, the Department of Defense releases a videotape allegedly discovered in a house in Jalalabad, Afghanistan. Osama bin Laden describes the attacks along with Khaled al-Harbi. American mainstream media and even President Bush would portray this videotape as absolute proof of his guilt. International establishments question the authenticity of the tape. December 26th, 2001. A Taliban official claims that he has attended the funeral of Osama bin Laden. The next day, a video believed to be recorded on November 19th is broadcast, in which bin Laden praises the attack, but takes no responsibility. The next bin Laden video would not appear until October 29th, 2004, days before the presidential election. The video is described as the clearest claim of responsibility for 9/11. And when
Okay, so first of all, that video is that that video is so blurry, dude. Like, it's so crazy. Then there's the other one. They're like, yeah, but it's like doesn't even kind of really look like him. No, look, all right, guys. So we're watching something and it's got like it's talking like government and shit like that. So tell me why over here at the bottom, oh shit, at the bottom of my screen on TikTok, I got a thing that was like, learn more about the US elections. Like, dude, that's so dude, AI and like these little computers in our pockets are crazy. I am sick of thinking of things and then getting an ad for it. Like, bro, you got kicked? That's all right. Just come on back. And if I see you, I'll get you up as soon as I see you. But I'm just doing this. Don't worry. I didn't kick you out. All right, let's keep going, y'all. And come on back when you can.
question why bin Laden's most wanted poster does not indict him for 9/11, the chief of investigative publicity for the FBI, Rex Toome, replied,
9/11 is not mentioned on bin Laden's most wanted poster is because the FBI has no hard evidence connecting Osama bin Laden to 9/11. Clearly, I couldn't really believe what I had just heard, so I repeated it. And he said, yes, that is correct. The FBI has no hard evidence connecting Osama bin Laden to 9/11.
What evidence do they have? 2 bags belonging to Muhammad Atta checked in at Portland Airport but failed to make Flight 11 at Boston, containing a 757 video tour and flight manual, an Arab-English dictionary, a handheld flight computer, a Quran, and his will. Why would Atta take his will onto a plane that would be destroyed in a fiery inferno? Marwan al-Sheikh's rental car, discovered at Logan Airport, containing an Arabic flight manual, an airport restricted area pass, and documents from Huffman Aviation. Nawaf al-Hazmi's rental car, discovered at Dulles Airport, containing Muhammad Atta's instructions, a check for a flight school in Phoenix, 4 drawings of a 757 cockpit, a knife, and maps of Washington and New York. Satam al-Sakami's passport, discovered below the Twin Towers.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Now, listen. Yes, they did definitely tighten up on... Guys, I'm going to keep turning this light on and off. They did tighten up on security after this at airports, but Mariska... Let me just say, so on YouTube, guys, there's a comment. Mariska says, these people are the F reason airports are B now. Yes, but watch this documentary, dude. Dude, watch this documentary. You might think that, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But that's why we're watching this, because and don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want anybody with a different opinion to leave by any means, because that's what makes the conversation more interesting. It's like, well, hey, I know you think this, but what do you think about that? Okay, and same vice versa. No matter, like, there's no sides or whatever. This is an open discussion. all opinions are welcome as long as there's no hate or anything. That's basically what's going on. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you're Mariska, you're here. I'm just saying, like, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Like, watch this. I have about an hour left. So, guys, this is such a cool thing. But anyway, guys, thank you. Follow, like, share, do all the things, subscribe, do your thing. Welcome in, and I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh yeah. No. We can't do that.
Well, Dan, not far from here, a passerby found the passport of one of the hijackers.
How does a passport fly out of a man's pocket through a 400-mile-per-hour airplane crash, survive 9,000 gallons of jet fuel, and land intact on a sidewalk 1,000 feet below? Mahed Maked and Nawaf al-Hazmi's ID cards discovered in the wreckage at the Pentagon. An ID, Saeed al-Ghamdi's passport, Ahmed al-Nami's driver's license, passport photos, and a business card found in Shanksville.
No. Dude, okay. All right. So let me get this straight. It was so all the other shit was so destroyed that it made the plane that ran the plane, okay, YouTube, with the huge quotation marks over here, with the plane that hit the Pentagon. But the perfect piece that they had for the ID was the picture. That's what you're gonna tell me, bro? No. This disintegrated the plane. The plane was nowhere to be found. Just the marks, just the way that it should have looked, right? But all the camera guys, we aren't even there yet. We aren't even close, but you got to be kidding me already. They're starting with the bullshit. Do you see what I'm saying? Bro, what are you talking about? How did you found those people? Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse because they find some the passport, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. All right. We're just gonna keep going because let me stop because I'm gonna get feeling some sort of way that ain't chilling. This is so frustrating. Like, what?
The list goes on. A former high-level intelligence official commented to New Yorker magazine, "Whatever trail was left deliberately for the FBI to chase."
They used hundreds of different payphones and cell phones, often with prepaid calling cards that are extremely difficult to trace. And they made sure that all the money sent to them to fund their attacks was wired in small amounts to avoid detection.
Small amounts? Lieutenant General Mahmoud Ahmed, the director of the Pakistani Inter-Services Intelligence Agency, the ISI, was reported to have wired $100,000 to Muhammad Atta in August 2001. This transfer was facilitated by Saeed Sheikh, the man who allegedly kidnapped and murdered Wall Street Journal reporter Daniel Pearl, who is investigating the ties between the ISI and Islamic militants.
And the Pakistanis, of course, if you know your history, have only been a couple of degrees of separation away from the so-called Al-Qaeda hijackers.
The ISI has had a long-standing relationship with the Central Intelligence Agency, dating back to the 1980s with the establishment of the Mujahideen in Afghanistan, which would evolve into Al-Qaeda.
I focus in on the wire transfer that General Mahmoud Ahmed wired to Muhammad Atta right before 9/11. That's pretty crucial because General Mahmoud Ahmed was actually meeting with key Washington, D.C. insiders, Senator Bob Graham, Porter Goss, the future director of CIA, on the morning of 9/11. And he has a relationship not only with the CIA, but with Dick Armitage at State Department, Mark Grossman at State Department.
Hey, hey, do you guys remember when Bush was given that speech and someone threw a shoe at him? And he was like, he fucking was like, you missed. That dude was a savage, yo. What you got to say, Case? What you got to say? Yep, Dick. I don't know which one. TikTok shop. What's good? No, you're good. You're good. I just want to be able to keep. I don't know. I have no clue what you're allowed to say anymore. I mean, and honestly, it's one of those things. I'm like, I don't know what you're allowed to say, what you're not, and then going back and forth between the platforms is crazy. So like when I go live on TikTok at the same time, YouTube gets the virgin version of stuff because of here. And but at the same time over on YouTube, I can't play music the way that I can show you guys this because I can alter this, but I'm not altering the music if I'm playing music. But over here, like after I get off live there, if I end YouTube live, I come over here, I can play whatever music I want over here. Mm-hmm. It's just strange the way that they have the contracts set up. It's all about the contracts. Guys, that's my thing, dude. Contracts. There's one thing you guys got to know about Bug. It's the contracts, man. I'm like, let me see the contract, bro. All right, let's keep going. Blah, blah. I don't know what's going on over there. Flip you guys. Everybody, thanks for liking and sharing and all that. Let's keep doing that. Let's keep growing, guys. We need to grow. We need to grow this community so I can be with you guys more often. I would love to do this with you guys for way more time and be able to get more official videos out for you, but with the time that I got to deal with what I got, and going live for you guys is that I know, Mariska, I know.
Are you aware of the reports at the time that ISI chief was in Washington on September 11 and on September 10th, $100,000 was wired from Pakistan to these groups here in this area? And why he was here, was meeting with you or anybody in the administration?
I have not seen that report, and he was certainly not meeting with me. Yes?
In the White House transcript of this exchange, which is delivered to the press, the information about the ISI is censored. Bob Graham and Porter Goss will later co-head a joint inquiry which publicly claims that the Bush administration received absolutely no intelligence that could have prevented the attacks. The meeting begins at 8 a.m. over breakfast at the Capitol building and lasts through Flight 175's impact with the South Tower. During his visit, which began on September 4th, Ahmed would also meet with the present CIA director, George Tenet. A month later, after reports of the transfer between himself and Atta, Mahmoud Ahmed retires from the ISI. The 9/11 Commission report will later conclude that they saw no evidence that any foreign government or foreign government official supplied any funding. The Commission decided not only to omit the information, but to deny it entirely.
On page 172 of your report, the 911 report, you state, quote, the U.S. government has not been able to determine the origin of the money used in the 911 attacks. Ultimately, the question is of little practical significance, end quote. How can you state that the question of who bankrolled the deaths of 3,000 American people on September 11th is, quote, of little?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. If you guys are just joining us, so we gone over how Gypsy's changed her social media on her Instagram and TikTok names. She's now Gypsy Rose Media, Gypsy Rose Blanchard Media. Also, we talked about, we went over Eileen Warnos. We did her final last interview, and yeah, that was fun. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We're on YouTube and TikTok, and now we're watching Loose Change, which is one of the very few, actually it's the one and only documentary that will not be shown on mainstream media. Why? Because it absolutely is the complete opposite side of the mainstream narrative for this. So guys, once again, you don't have to agree, but just no hate or anything like that. Just show each other respect in the comment sections and all that. Keep an open mind. Let's keep going. So that's where we're at, guys. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Oh, cool. You got your hat and your beanie. Oh, awesome. I would love for you to make a video or take pictures. If you don't want to share them online, then you can send them to me. whatthebug@gmail.com if anybody has anything, whether it be something you want me to cover live or information on stuff, anything, guys. I appreciate you guys all coming in. I Heart Truth said, changing her media name ain't changing shit. No, but what we're thinking though that the PR team is taking over those two platforms. They're like, We're pulling a plug. We ain't doing this no more. Red beanie. Awesome. You got a red one? Sweet. Guys, I want to see you guys. If you guys are on, if you guys don't want to post yourselves in it, just send it to me. I want to see it. I want to at least see it. That's awesome, guys. Yeah, you guys can definitely go check out my merch. My website will be back up and running, whatthebug.com, but it's not back up yet because I'm working on getting a couple other things, and me and my photographer / videographer have been talking and got some good stuff coming. Anyway, let's continue with this. Thanks for all the likes. Don't forget to share, subscribe, do other things because we're fun over here. Much love, guys.
Little practical significance.
Because it costs so little money. That's the awful thing. It costs less than $500,000. That's why it was so hard to trace. We were able to find pieces of the $500,000, but it came in very small pieces.
And you said earlier $500,000 to do the 9/11 operation. Well, we know that $100,000 was wired to Muhammad Atta directly from the head of Pakistani ISI.
Well, I'm not aware of $100,000, but the Pakistan, I think, is the most dangerous country in the world.
Why was there such a vested interest in covering up the transaction between the ISI and Muhammad Atta?
And let's talk about that wire transfer, because Governor Kaine had no basis for denial, because the FBI and the Wall Street Journal confirmed the General Mahmoud Ahmed wire transfer I'm talking about. But the 9/11 Commission deliberately said that funding is not important and assigning blame is not important to them, but it is to us.
As if their funding was not suspicious enough, a number of hijackers reportedly trained at U.S. military bases.
As hard as this is to believe that 2 of the alleged terrorists involved in what happened on Tuesday may have attended schools run by the U.S. military. Now, this is according to a senior defense official.
Ahmed al-Nami, Ahmed al-Ghamdi, and Saeed al-Ghamdi listed their address on both driver's licenses and car registrations as the Naval Air Station in Pensacola, Florida. Muhammad Atta reportedly graduated from the U.S. International Office School at Maxwell Air Force Base in Alabama. In response to a Freedom of Information Act, Captain Jason Taylor confirmed that a Muhammad Atta trained there between 1998 and 1999, but did not verify if it was the same person. Abdulaziz Al-Amari attended Brooks Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. Saeed al-Ghamdi and others attended the Defense Language Institute in Monterey, California, as confirmed by Lieutenant Colonel Steve Butler, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. American media ceases investigation when the Air Force says, "We are probably not talking about the same people." 2 of the hijackers, Nawaf al-Hazmi and Khalid al-Madar, rented an apartment from and lived with an FBI informant. Curiously, a number of them were reported to still be alive after the attack. Finally, we were led to believe that the alleged hijackers were fundamentalist Muslims spending their final days preparing for paradise. Yet, in the week before the attacks, a number of them would drink, visit strip clubs, and solicit prostitutes.
By all accounts, Atta and his cousin kept to themselves, except for last Thursday at this bar in Hollywood, Florida. It's believed both men came in, drank heavily, and then refused to pay the bill.
And the guy got very, very offended, and he said to me, he said, "Oh, I can pay my bill. I'm an airline pilot." And I was like, okay.
Mahed Maked is spotted several times at a porn shop. Hamza al-Ghamdi ordered a porno in his hotel on September 10th. The mayor of Paterson, New Jersey, states that they are spotted more at go-go clubs than at mosques. Regardless of their actions, some of the hijackers' presence was known as early as 2000.
What did we know? When did we know it? That's what some congressmen are asking now, and asking quite loudly.
Okay, so what do you guys think so far? Yo, this shit is just wild. So this, yeah, religion, ladies and gents, yes. I mean, I guess if you know that you're about to be leaving this world, I mean, you got to spend it in the best ways. Yeah, I have stickers. Yes, there's some stickers. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, what am I doing here? What just happened? Oh. All right, cool. So let's continue on. Entertainment, educational purposes only. This is all for fun. Okay, guys. Just conspiracy theories about 9/11. Nothing special. But this is loose change.
Did we know the year before 9/11 that one of the hijackers was a terrorist threat?
Army Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Schaefer has gone public with his charge that Able Danger, a military intelligence project he worked with in 2000, identified Mohammed Atta, even pulled up his picture along with 3 other 9/11 hijackers as possible al-Qaeda members.
We found the identities of 4 of the 9/11 hijackers prior to 9/11.
But he says beginning in September 2000, 3 meetings he set up with the FBI were each canceled by military lawyers. Schaefer also says he remembers telling then 9/11 Commission staff at a meeting in Afghanistan about Atta and what the intelligence unit found back in 2000. And he was surprised that it did not show up in the Commission's report.
I'm told confidently by the person who did move the material over that the 9/11 Commission received 2 briefcase-size containers of documents. I can tell you for a fact that would not be 1/20th of the information that Able Danger consisted of during the time we spent.
A 9/11 Commission spokesman said nothing they got from the Pentagon in early 2004 backed up Schaefer's claim. Quote, none of the documents turned over to the Commission mentioned Mohammed Atta or any of the other future hijackers.
Where is it? Where's the beef? Where's the substance? Where is this mysterious chart that purportedly says that Atta was connected in some real way to these other hijackers? We'd love to see it.
The company responsible for the chart, Orion Scientific Systems, would claim that only 2 charts were produced and that Atta was not present on either one.
Throw them all out, John. These are all the charts. Spread them out. These are all Orion-produced charts. These charts were all done by the data mining efforts. So the Orion Corporation lied to the Senate Judiciary Committee staff. All data mining efforts. And yet the company said to the Senate Judiciary staff, we don't have any of those charts. They're not ours. Well, here they are. And their logos are on each one of them.
Well, Mr. Chairman, at least 2 of the 5 people that were going to appear today were threatened with removal of their security clearances if they continue to talk about this. This is going back.
Are you at liberty to identify who those 2 are?
I will to you. I'd rather do it privately since the Defense Department has chosen not to allow anyone to testify, but I will provide that information to the committee.
For the life of me, I don't understand why, as I understand it,
Look at Joe O.S. All right. He's got a little bit going on. You know, it's not, you know, he's working it right there. He's working it. Look, yeah. Hey, you guys, also something I always say, because, you know, it's like Al-Qaeda. I'm telling you, dude, that's Gypsy's middle name. Al-Qaeda. All right, let's keep going.
stand corrected if I'm wrong, but I understand the witnesses we assumed we were going to get to hear from the Defense Department have been pulled. They may be or may not be in the room, but have been instructed that they cannot testify. I think that's a big mistake.
This is actually a chart of Al-Qaeda and the various cells around the world. Much of this data, most of it was obtained prior to 9/11 by the work of Able Danger. As you see, there is an actual photograph of Mohammed Atta.
What does that depict generally?
It depicts the organizational and activity associations of Al-Qaeda operatives that were involved in 9/11 and related events.
And at the time, if the commission had looked into this in early 2004, the charts that had Mohammed Atta on it still existed. There was a chart in Mr. Smith's office. There was the chart that still should have been in the Defense Intelligence Agency because it wasn't destroyed within Lieutenant Colonel Schaefer's files until the spring of 2004. The same with the chart that Mr. Smith had.
Our support to Able Danger became severely restricted and ultimately shut down due to intelligence oversight concerns. I was supported vigorously by both the LEWA and the INSCOM chain of commands, and we actively worked to overcome this shutdown for the next several months. In the midst of this shutdown, I, along with one of my analysts, Chief Warrant Officer 3 Terry Stevens, were forced to destroy all data, charts, and other analytical products that we had not already passed on to SOCOM related to Able Danger.
Another former DOD official will testify today that he was ordered to destroy up to 2.5 terabytes of data. Now, I don't know what a terabyte of data is, so we contacted the Library of Congress. It's equal to 1/4 of all the entire written collection that the Library of Congress maintains.
Are you in a position to evaluate the credibility of Captain Philpott, Colonel Schaefer, Mr. Westphal, Ms. Pressler, Mr. J.D. Smith, as to their credibility when they say they saw Muhammad Atta on a chart?
Yes, sir. I believe them implicitly.
Lieutenant Colonel Tony Schaefer, who was the first member of Able Danger to go public, has now been told in writing by the Defense Intelligence Agency that he can't speak to members of Congress or their staff without prior approval. And now a security clearance, which allowed him to deal with classified information, has been pulled. The congressman says Schaefer has been gagged, punished for speaking up.
The official response to Able Danger began in September 2005 with a letter from 9/11 Commissioner Slade Gordon to Senator.
Okay, what do you guys think? Are you guys enjoying this? I hope you guys are. It looks like you guys are. Hey, we hit 12,000 likes over here on TikTok. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for sharing. I Heart Truth, we are getting there. This is the beginning of this, guys. I know that this is a very detailed documentary, and although some parts might not keep your attention, please continue to listen because it all connects. It really does. But I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'm having fun over here, chilling. We got another about 40 minutes, which we're just literally watching this documentary together. That's what we're doing. It's probably gonna take me a couple days to do it, but I'll definitely be able to go live tomorrow. Nope, you're good. I understand. It's like, come on, let's get to the stuff. But this stuff is important too to go over because, well, it goes in, obviously it goes in chapters, but this is, you'll see. I know you do. Yes. So yeah, but what's cool about this is a little bit, it's conspiracy. There's facts. There's some stuff that's more on the political side of things. And then there's, business side of things, like, but let's keep going because this is like, I hope everybody's doing all right out there. This is great. I wish I didn't have to leave you guys. If I could, if you guys, the more you guys support What the Bug, the more I can be with you guys because I'd rather be able to do this for longer, especially on a Sunday when you guys are just chilling anyway.
Senator Arlen Specter. Gordon concludes by saying that since Condoleezza Rice, President Bush, and the White House denied that Able Danger identified the 9/11 hijackers, it never happened. A 6-month investigation by the Senate Intelligence Committee concluded in December 2006 that Able Danger did not identify Muhammad Atta or any other 9/11 hijacker. Can we be certain that the hijackers were radical Muslims on a suicide mission? Or is there a possibility that they were trained, funded, and protected in our own country?
Yes, ma'am, Sergeant Lorda. Yes. I'm just letting you know for information we're having exercise, SF exercise. We're having a comm out. Okay. Guys. Happy, thanks. All right, thank you.
Between September 2000 and June 2001, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, would scramble fighter jets to intercept errant aircraft 67 times. Interceptions are routine and usually occur within 10 minutes of a sign of trouble, such as permanently losing radio contact and transponder signal or flying off course. On the morning of September 11th, according to official accounts, 4 commercial airliners would be off course and out of communication, and not one of them would be intercepted.
How is it that on 4 separate occasions on one day that $1 trillion military and intelligence infrastructure could fail? I don't think any.
Dude, because you know what, guys? So, and it does go to this, but I have to just say it. Dude, fuck that. Okay, first of all, you didn't have any of the Air Force guys moving. You grounded them. Why did you ground them? Why wouldn't you have the airplane guys fly to get the airplanes? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. All right, whatever. Let's just keep going. Whatever. All this makes perfect sense, right? This is fine. Everything's fine.
Anybody could have predicted that these people would take an airplane and slam it into the World Trade Center, take another one and slam it into the Pentagon.
Nobody in our government, at least, and I don't think the prior government that could envision flying airplanes into buildings on such a massive scale.
But that turns out not to be true. U.S. military planners did envision and practice those very scenarios. As reported by USA Today, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, conducted exercises with fighter jets, simulating hijacked planes flown into the World Trade Center in the 2 years before the attacks. Pentagon planners also envisioned the attack on the Pentagon 5 months before it happened. According to this April 2001 Pentagon email, Air Force officials wanted a war game, having a terrorist group hijack a commercial airline and fly it into the Pentagon. The idea was to check response times to launch fighter jets, but according to the Pentagon email, the plan was ultimately rejected by senior Pentagon officials as too unrealistic. Still to come are big questions about NORAD's response on the day of the attack. Why, despite all the exercises and the planning, Peter, jet fighters were not in place anywhere near New York or Washington.
Quite an amazing story. Many thanks, Brian. Brian Ross.
One drill, called Amalgam Virgo, was conducted on June 1st and 2nd, 2001, and simulated successful terrorist attacks. Its purpose was to focus on unconventional threats, including an airborne hijacking. One plan would simulate the hijacking of a commercial airliner, which would be crashed into the Capitol. The second part of the exercise, which was planned but not executed before 9/11, involved 2 planes with actual pilots on the flight deck. FBI agents would hijack the planes and divert them to secure locations. And on its cover, Osama bin Laden. In fact, multiple war games were underway on 9/11 itself.
The question was, we had 4 war games going on September 11th. And the question that I tried to pose before the secretary had to go to lunch was whether or not the activities of the 4 war games going on September 11th actually impaired our ability to respond to the attacks.
The answer to the question is no, did not impair our response. In fact, General Eberhard, who was then the commander of North American Aerospace Defense Command, as he testified in front of the 9/11 Commission, I believe he told them that it enhanced our ability to respond. There were 2 CPXs. There was 1 Department of Justice exercise that didn't have anything to do with the other 3. And there was an actual operation ongoing because there was some Russian bomber activity up near Alaska.
So, did the war games ultimately help or hinder our response? September 11th was day 2 of Vigilant Guardian, an exercise staged by the Joint Chiefs and NORAD, which simulated hijacked planes in the northeastern United States. Vigilant Guardian is a branch of Global Guardian, a mass Armageddon exercise being conducted at Offutt Air Force Base in cooperation with NORAD. Originally scheduled to take place in late October, Global Guardian was moved to September. The exercise is reportedly canceled after the second Twin Tower is hit. 3 E-4B Doomsday planes remain airborne.
2 government sources familiar with the incident tell CNN it was a military aircraft, but say the details are classified. This comparison of the CNN video and an official Air Force photo suggests the mystery plane is among the military's most sensitive aircraft, an Air Force E-4B. The E-4B is a state-of-the-art flying command post, built and equipped for one reason: to keep the government running no matter what, even in the event of a nuclear war. Ask the Pentagon, and it insists this is not a military aircraft, and there is no mention of it in the official report of the 9/11 Commission. The Pentagon, the Secret Service, and the FAA all say they, at least for public consumption, have no explanation of the giant plane over the president's house, just as the smoke began to rise across the river at the Pentagon.
Barksdale Air Force Base also participated in Global Guardian. Instead of returning directly to Washington, D.C., President Bush would fly to both Barksdale and Offutt Air Force Base before returning to the White House. Another drill, Northern Vigilance, moved fighter jets to Canada and Alaska to monitor a fleet of Russian MiGs on a training mission. Northern Vigilance also placed inputs onto
Do you see what I'm saying? So there's some that are just straight up grounded and they're just like that. But then the other ones are just sent pretty far away. It's like, all right, that sounds sketchy to me. I don't know about you guys, but it's like, all right, so, all right, this is, all right, so if you guys don't understand already, this documentary is basically showing the opposite end. So there's the mainstream, which is, they attacked us, but really it's an inside job. Okay, so that's what this documentary is showing, like different things that all lead to as to why, and it's that it's an inside job, showing all different types of things. When we were only on chapter 2, yeah, it's absolutely wild. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Thanks for all the shares. Definitely tell your friends and all that. This shit just gets on my nerves, but in a good way. Like I love to talk about the conspiracies and stuff like that. Like this is just one of those things that's like, oh my god, dude. Like, and there's no way that you can like fully believe. I feel like you just cannot fully believe the mainstream. Like even if you don't believe every single part of the theory, there's got to be at least something. Like all right, fine. I feel like probably the like smallest thing to be skeptical about, the smallest thing, I guess, if people are, it's the Pentagon and like the way that the all the footage was taken away. All the footage was taken away from anything that would have caught that, gas stations, anything that would have just, like, where's the tape that shows, like, not like just maybe just one. Where's the tape that shows an airplane hitting that wall, that side of the building? Where is the tape? Why'd you guys take all the tapes? And why is it shaped like that?
Fun fact, my dad helped rebuild it.
That's very cool. That is very cool. And I'm laughing because I was listening to y'all's conversation about your parents and the lack of doors and fucking washing every dish. My mom told me some stories like that because she kind of grew up like that too.
Oh, does she have like military parents?
Yeah, my grandfather. Yeah.
Man, they was like no joke, man. They would like wake up at like 4 in the morning, like go to, you know, one time we got in trouble. Me and my brother were fighting. He made us stand up with our backs to each other, with books on our head. We just had to stand there for like an hour. That was brutal.
Yeah. All right.
She thinks she had it bad, man. She should have my dad.
Oh man, dude. Ugh. All right, guys, let's continue on. Jen, yeah, you can send me stuff, Jennifer, if you want. Definitely email me, guys, because I'm not gonna remember everything from here, and I'm not taking notes. If you email me, then that way I can look at it. That way, like, if you guys have any cases you want me to go over, TikTok's really low. Oh, sorry. I have the microphone moved away. My bad, guys. I forgot that I have another microphone, but right now I don't have it hooked up the way that I need it to be hooked up. So let's continue on.
Military radar screens, also referred to as phantoms. Inputs are simulated errant aircraft, which appear real to those participating in the exercise.
We fought many phantoms that day.
3 F-16s from Andrews Air Force Base, located 15 miles from the Pentagon, are flown 180 nautical miles away for a training mission in North Carolina. Fort Belvoir, an Army base 10 miles south of the Pentagon, intended to test security in case of a terrorist attack. Employees in the Office of Emergency Management on the 23rd floor of World Trade Center Building 7 continue preparations for Tripod, a biological attack drill scheduled for September 12th. Finally, the National Reconnaissance Office in Virginia begins a drill at 8:45, conducted by a team from the CIA, in which a plane crashes into their building. Also, a number of war games were being conducted that have yet to be fully disclosed.
Ask about the war games that were planned for 9/11.
Commissioner Gorelick.
Could you please be quiet? We have only a few minutes with General Myers. I'd like to ask a question. General Myers, I'm sorry.
I would ask, please, people in the audience to be quiet if you want to stay here.
Sir, this commission has not answered my questions. I'm walking out. It's a farce. I will. Thank you.
So let me get this straight. On the morning of 9/11, the United States is running drills in which hijacked aircraft go in and out of radar. Fighter jets are flown out of the United States, and planes are crashed into buildings. What a coincidence.
And in terms of what motivated me to bring all the aircraft down, as you see one thing happen, that's an accident. When you see two of the same thing occur, it's a pattern. But when you see three of the same thing occur, it's a program. And so at that point,
Oh my God. Okay, guys. Even just seeing that footage right there. Guys, this is, I promise you, gonna go into all of the things, like the things that we want to see. It's gonna talk about the BOMBs. It's gonna talk about the way that the altered footage. It's gonna talk about the video cameras that were taken. There's also some other footage I want to show you guys from the firefighters. That stuff is very cool, but loose change. But anyway, just wanted to say, because it's frustrating the shit out of me, but I want to let you guys know, for those of you who haven't seen it, that it does go into that. So do not worry. I mean, as you can see, seeds are being planted, but it goes further into detail about all this shit, including the trucks with the gold.
I decided to bring all the aircraft down.
And so, at 9:45, all airborne planes were forced to land. This order applied to all civilian aircraft. Certain military planes were allowed to remain airborne. By 12:16 that afternoon, the FAA managed to ground over 4,000 planes without incident.
During the time that the airplane coming in to the Pentagon, there was a young man who would come in and say to the vice president, the plane is 50 miles out. The plane is 30 miles out. And when it got down to the plane is 10 miles out, the young man also said to the vice president, do the orders still stand? And the vice president turned and whipped his neck around and said, of course the orders still stand. Have you heard anything to the contrary?
(9:37), Arlington, Virginia. American Airlines Flight 77 allegedly crashes into the ground floor of the Pentagon.
Oh, it's not a case. We are watching Loose Change. Everybody, welcome in that is just now joining us. We're watching Loose Change, which is the one and only documentary that will not be shown on, because it goes against the mainstream media's narrative of what happened on 9/11. Everybody, thank you so much for the likes, the follows, the shares. Please continue to like, follow, and share. You guys can check out the merch. It's available over here on Fourth Wall. What the Bug. Yes, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope everyone's doing okay. Damn, look at that. I am down to about 23 minutes. This sucks. All right, guys, 23 more minutes of this. So that's what we're doing. Conspiracy theory loving over here. All right, we'll do more true crime, I believe, tomorrow, and then we're going to watch the rest of this as well tomorrow. I promise. We can even start the day off like that, maybe. Possibly. We'll see.
Pentagon authorities will deny that the building had anti-aircraft defense. The FBI arrives within minutes, and the site is declared a federal crime scene, becoming their exclusive responsibility. With the help of civilians, they comb the Pentagon lawn for debris, and within 24 hours, they had confiscated every known video of the attack. Pentagon officials initially denied that any of their cameras captured the event. However, on March 7, 2002, 5 images taken by a security camera from across the heliport are released. For years, these 5 frames were the only public footage of the Pentagon attack. This would change on October 14, 2004, when Scott Bingham would file a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit requesting videotapes that captured the impact of Flight 77. Special Agent Jacqueline McGuire of the FBI located a CD-ROM that contains copies of 2 time-lapse recordings made by security cameras, released on March 16, 2006. A video taken from a Citgo gas station, which is open only to Pentagon employees, released on September 15, 2006. And the Doubletree Hotel in Arlington, Virginia, released on December 7, 2006. Agent McGuire concluded that the FBI possessed 85 videotapes that might be potentially responsive. As of this date, we have no clear images of what happened at the Pentagon on the morning of 9/11.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Like, straight up, like, that right there, I honestly don't need, I look, I've seen this before. I saw this when it came out. This is a really old documentary, guys. So I'm kind of surprised a lot more of you guys haven't seen this. But, once again, it is hidden under wraps. We're watching a 9/11 conspiracy movie, but I don't know. Look, guys, I've been to the 9/11 museum, and let me tell you, I was in there just like, I was like, and I wasn't being disrespectful at all to the men and women that lost their lives that day. That is not at all, that there's nothing, I am not at all saying like people didn't, like, because there's people that are like, think conspiracy theorists think that nobody got hurt that day. No, a lot of people got hurt, but the thing is that it wasn't an outside job, it was an inside job. That's what we're saying. Yeah, but why would you confiscate all of that if and then the only ones that were released were just showing nothing but explosions? Yep, just keep lying about it to get the oil, do all the things, do the wars. Money says a lot of things.
The official story goes as such. American Airlines Flight 77 was taken over by 5 hijackers, led by Hani Hanjour. Hanjour entered the United States in 1996 to become a professional airline pilot. He would not complete a single course.
It's kind of a waste of time. He wouldn't show up for flights on time, didn't do his homework.
Average or below average piloting skills. English was very poor, uneventful from our perspective.
The 9/11 Commission concludes that Hanjour was perhaps the most experienced and highly trained pilot.
Flight 93's hijacker, Saeed Al-Ghamdi, was a former Saudi fighter pilot. How could Hanjour be more experienced than him? On the morning of 9/11, Hani Hanjour and his 4 accomplices traveled to Dulles International Airport outside of Washington, D.C. They had spent the weeks beforehand at the Valencia Motel in Laurel, Maryland, 6 miles from the National Security Agency. All 5 will set off metal detectors and be subjected to additional screening Yet all of them proceed to board American Airlines Flight 77, which is described by the Washington Post as unusually light on passengers. Out of 188 seats, 64 would be filled. In fact, all 4 planes involved in 9/11 would be at approximately 30% capacity. The hijackers will board alongside Barbara Olson, the wife of Solicitor General Ted Olson, and a number of employees from Boeing, Raytheon, the Department of Defense, Lockheed Martin, American Airlines, the Navy, Army, and other government agencies. The pilots were
Okay, so look, then these planes aren't even filled to capacity, and look who's riding on them. Oh my god, this just keeps going.
Officer David Charlebois and Captain Charles Burlingame. Charles Frank Burlingame III, an aeronautical engineer and a graduate of both the Naval Academy and Top Gun Fighter Pilot School, flew F-4 fighter jets and developed anti-terrorism strategies at the Pentagon before retiring in 1989 to take a job at American Airlines. He would remain active in the reserves and anti-terrorism exercises until 1996. His Boeing 757 would be crashed into the very section of the Pentagon he used to work in. The hijackers would have only moments to subdue both Charlebois and Burlingame, remove them from the cockpit, and retain control of the airplane. Yet, the plane is hijacked without incident at 8:51 and makes an unauthorized turn to the south 3 minutes later. No mayday, no hijack code, no sign of struggle. Flight 77 will fly all the way back from the Kentucky-Ohio border, coasting for another 43 minutes against its flight path before crashing into the Pentagon without any military interception. Had Hani Hanjour wanted to inflict maximum damage, all he had to do was continue his trajectory and nose down into the roof of the Pentagon. Instead, he begins a complicated 330-degree turn, dropping 7,000 feet and exposing himself for an additional 3 minutes while executing a maneuver described by experienced pilots as nearly impossible, requiring professional expertise. In essence, an amateur pilot considered a waste of resources by instructors who was unable to control a small Cessna in August 2001, executed this nearly impossible maneuver in a 757 with skilled precision a month later.
Todd Lewis is working radar at Dulles Airport.
One of my colleagues saw a target moving from the northwest to the southeast.
And it was just a countdown, 10 miles west.
And she notified the supervisor.
9 miles west.
But nobody knew that was a commercial flight at the time. Nobody knew that was American 77.
What did you think? It was a military flight of some kind?
I thought it was a military flight. I thought that Langley had scrambled some fighters, and
It was almost a sense of relief. This must be a fighter.
maybe one of them got up there.
It was really moving fast.
It was moving very fast, like a military aircraft might move at a low altitude.
This must be one of our guys, sent in, scrambled to patrol our capital.
The 757 will descend over Columbia Pike, flying adjacent to the Sheraton Hotel, Virginia Department of Transportation, Navy Annex, and fly past the Citgo gas station before crossing Washington Boulevard. 5 light poles are knocked out of the ground. One reportedly strikes a Washington, D.C. taxi driven by Lloyd England. Flight 77 manages to hit the only section that was reinforced to withstand a terrorist attack, including reinforced steel and blast-resistant Kevlar windows an 1.5 inches thick. The renovation, planning for which had begun in 1991, was only days away from completion. Had the plane struck anywhere else, the casualties and damage would have been far greater. An area that normally would have housed up to 5,000 occupants yielded 125 casualties. The Pentagon's outer wall had a hole approximately 20 feet in diameter on the first and second floor, and visible damage 90 feet across the first floor.
I would say if it was 16 feet diameter, 20 feet tops,
that's what was starting me so curious. As I was trying to find something, there was no marks on the grass. Something never hit the ground. It didn't hit the heliport. I mean, it was a precision or awfully lucky hit. I mean, I don't know how it didn't bounce. I don't know how it hit directly in the side of the building without touching the ground, going as fast as it obviously was going. But I can't believe the thing is more than a garage door. And again, the classic airplane crash has wreckage. I mean, they found the axles from the Ryder truck in Oklahoma City. I can't believe they can't find an engine.
Okay, so that's all I was waiting for it to get to. I was being very patient there, guys. What the fuck? That's the thing about all these things. Jacques, I know you want to come up. If you want to come up, that's fine. I'm actually got to go in about 12 minutes. Fuck, that sucks. But you can absolutely come up for the last couple minutes. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. Faux show, like definitely. This is so cool. I want to watch the rest of it, but I will not watch the rest of it. I mean, I've been seeing it. Okay, so yeah, so I mean, between the the person that they say was flying the plane, they're gonna get to the phone calls that were made. You know, it's weird. It's like these people are making phone calls, and yet it's very calm. And you got to think about when you're on the phone with your friends and the kids start like just making noise, because you know, as soon as you get on the phone, like the kids come over, right? So you got the kids coming over to you, but the person on the phone can hear the kids. You're gonna tell me that these people are calling to make their very last phone call and nobody's screaming or crying or anything? I don't know. The phone calls sound as calm as Casey Anthony was on the phone with the police. Like, it just very awkwardly calm, very mellow. I don't know. Just seems strange. It'll get to that. Yeah, it's CGI. But it's CGI to show you like what was explained. So the CGI stuff is, they're not claiming that they're not claiming that the CGI stuff's real. They're saying that that's the pattern and that's what was reported that happened. So they'll give us examples of stuff like that. They'll show some of the main narrative and then they'll be like, well, here. So what they're doing is debunking the different things. They're like, oh, was this. Oh, well, this is this. So basically it's just going like step by stage by every little piece, nitpicking at everything to debunk the mainstream narrative, which is awesome. I love it. 15,000 likes over here on TikTok. You guys are so amazing. No.
Opinions differ at this point. People that believe a 757 hit the Pentagon, and people that don't. Those that believe a 757 did hit are fueled by the damage path, wreckage outside the building.
Yeah, this little song's a banger, yo. I'm fucking with this shit. Kind of like some Eminem shit. Take this motherfucker off this one. Like it.
And eyewitness testimony.
While we were in the sitting in.
Like, seriously though, all jokes aside, like, and I'm actually not joking about that. That little beat is going. But no, dude. Why are all of the different places, like, don't even get me started on the buildings. Don't even get me started. But where's all the wreckage from all the, like, dude, don't even, dude, why is this the most frustrating thing? It's getting there. I'm being impatient. Oh, I only have a few more minutes with you guys.
In the office, and all of a sudden we heard some rumbling. Something is kind of hitting us. Very empty.
What's up, Jacques? How's it going? Guys, sorry, Jacques just came up.
How's my audio coming across? Is it okay?
It don't sound too good.
Let me fix that real quick. Give me 1 second.
All right, all right. Y'all already know how it goes. I'm the same way Morbid is about audio. Y'all already know. And that shit's just funny.
I don't know.
Worse. That's
Right
bad.
now?
Well, look, yeah, it still sucks, Jacques. But I'm glad that if you want to at least say hi and then bye.
I'm gonna drop down. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up the stream, so I'm gonna drop down.
All right, brother. Thanks for jumping up, though. I hate when people have audio problems because I definitely wouldn't mind. But dude, if you want to, Jacques, you can come over to TikTok. But I'm going in a couple minutes anyway, so everyone's about to get kicked. That's the way that's gonna go. All right, let's do the last couple minutes, and then I'll do an.
Eminent things could happen. So we look at each other, and it really the noise is unbearable. And at the last moment, my brother jumped out the office.
I heard about the very big jet sound. Looks like just up to here. I just look at the outside, big black wings coming that way. And then I just running out, and then 2-3 seconds, boom.
We're used to seeing planes. Maybe a 20-passenger corporate jet, no markings on the side.
I saw a plane going down, big plane, commercial liner type.
And I saw this jet coming in, and it was really low. And it was an American Airlines jet. You could read the AA on the side, silver fuselage.
This particular plane was awful low, and as we were coming down on a 395, it came across the front of us, and it was low. Coming in at a shallow angle like it was landing right into the side of the Pentagon. It just happened. It was really amazing.
Huge explosion.
So you actually saw the plane impact the side of the building? Yes, I did. Just one plane? Just one plane.
I basically made a turn too early and ended up right in front of the Pentagon on Route 27, which goes just, I didn't even know it was the Pentagon. I mean, I've grown up in this area, but I just am basically never over there. Besides, you can't really tell it's five-sided anyway, so I never.
Okay, why they take that little clip right there? Like, why? Okay, guys. Why do they have this? Oh, I didn't notice this. Okay, Father. I digress.
There was just the sensation of something coming over the top of us. It seems the plane was so low that it hit a light pole that was just on the edge of the highway, on the far side there. Before it came over the highway, it clipped this pole, which I heard ended up being knocked over and hitting a taxi, which was near my car.
Okay, my name is Lloyd England. 9/11, I was driving my car on my way home. This airplane flew over top of my car. It was real close. Something, glass, a loud noise happened, and the pole came through the dashboard, right through the car. I stopped the car in the middle of the street. It didn't stop straight, it stopped at an angle. As far as the plane went through, it didn't come back in until I stopped the car and got out. Then I looked for the plane. There was no plane, but it was quiet. If had nobody seemed to have indicated where something happened, I wouldn't have known. And I was there. I mean, I'm there at the plane. The wing spread would have been from that house, maybe halfway in my house. And the big wing, the big motors underneath of them. And nothing was left out?
Those that think a 757.
Yo, see, Lloyd, he's a real one. He was already, look, my man's Lloyd was over here already questioning this shit. Guys, I am so sorry, but this is gonna be the end of what we are watching together today. Oh man, I do not want to go, but I have to go. You guys are so amazing as always. Case, do you want to say anything to anybody before you go?
I hope you have an amazing Sunday, and I'm making the Gypsy special for dinner tonight.
Yes.
Which is spaghetti and hot dogs and brownies.
Yes, we cannot wait. Don't forget to let us know how that all goes. And thank you for being up here. And I will talk to you guys later. Guys, so tomorrow we will continue with this because we're definitely gonna watch the rest of it. But let's see, we're at 47 minutes. It's 2 hours long, and plus we have commentary in between. Definitely would like to see more people on panel, but don't worry. Jacques, thanks for coming up. Casey, thanks for coming up. Camo tried to be up here as well. Thanks for everybody. Also, don't forget that anybody that does come up on panel, guys, give them a follow. Guys, go follow Macy. Go follow my man Jacques or Jay Thomas. Also, go follow Camo Girl. All right, guys. Anytime you guys come up, you guys get a shout out. I want to give a big shout out to my goodness, Jennifer Williams and Mariska. Also, Laura Lynn, because I know she said she sent something and it might just have been YouTube lagging. Thank you so much for your support, guys. The more support, likes, follows, shares, all those things I get, the longer I get to be hanging out with you guys. Oh, podcast queen, welcome. Yes, you guys are so amazing. Thank you. Shout out to Jetica, Chris, Crystal, and Jeff. Yes, Jordan, Casey, Crystal over here as well. Guys, those are my big mods, guys. Shout out to them. You guys put in so much work. It's awesome. Now, I'm gonna say bye to all you guys. I already played music for you guys, and yeah, so gonna end it. Thank you everyone that gifted. Thank you so much for all the likes. Don't forget, if you guys have any cases you want me to go over in my lives or whatever, because I'm gonna start being able to have more time. I hope to make official videos that are on our other subjects, but I like being able to go live and talk about this stuff. So yeah, you guys are always amazing. Oh man, I want to watch this so bad. Look, guys, I'm not I would love that. Jean Benet, absolutely. Jean Benet. Okay, we could do that tomorrow. So what if we start the day off, because we do true crime, and then we're gonna do anything fun for the second half, whether it be conspiracy theories or whatever it may be. It's always a bug break in the middle, and then that's when I play music for you guys, or whether it be on the computer or I play music for you guys. Can't wait to get my drum set up here. I'm getting some new lights to have some fun, so I'm gonna negotiate about how I can set this little room up here. Guys, thank you everyone that's joining, and sorry I'm actually getting off of here, but I appreciate everybody for sharing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, follow, tell your friends about me. You guys can follow me on all your favorite social media and music platforms. What the bug? Yes, all one word. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here. Guys, I hope you guys were enjoying that. Oh man, there's so much. Oh my God, it's just now diving in, and it's only gotten to some Pentagon stuff. Oh, I cannot wait, guys. Don't forget, you guys can email me any of your information, whether you guys have bought merch and you guys have pictures, or you guys want me to cover different cases, or you have information on somebody or other and you feel like it's important for me to see it, whether it be a creator or it be a case or whatever. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be posted or had something about it, but some people think that there's things that I should know about, and I appreciate things like that. I've actually learned there's 2 cases that were sent to me, and I had never, ever heard of them, and very cool. I definitely am going to be covering that. So guys, any ideas or anything, or like if you guys are like, hey Bug, what about this idea for a video? Like, what if I'm down for anything you guys have to say. Don't think I'm ignoring you if I don't get right back to you or if I don't see it. Also, I do want to say that I'm hoping that Tuesday I will have the autopsy and the toxicology reports, and then we will go over them. That will be for Tuesday, as long as I get them in the morning time. We're gonna shoot for that, but if not, sometime next week we will be going over that. I'm sure other people will do it, but you guys can come and do that with me, and get the what the bug version of it. All right, guys. God, it's cold as shit in here. I'm sorry, I'm rubbing my hands, like I'm like literally my hands are cold. All right, anyway, so you guys are amazing as always. Whether you're watching this now live or you're watching the replay, guys, just do your thing. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Okay. I know I got no more minutes. All right. You're right. All right. Let me get out of here. You guys. See ya.